All right, we're working on day 1 ERQ for math. This is all going to be about dividing decimals this week. So the very first question asks, Samuel has 96 cents to spend at the bookstore. He wants to buy erasers that cost 6 cents each. Determine how many erasers he can buy and explain how to divide decimals. We need to make sure we fill out our DWB still, even if you're at home. So what does this question want us to do? It wants us to figure out how many erasers he can buy. So we need to determine was one word that I saw. And the other word I saw was explain. What does this question want us to determine? It wants us to determine how many erasers he can buy. And what does it want us to explain? It wants us to explain how to divide decimals. Remember, with the DWB, you don't need complete sentences. It's just to get your thoughts in order. So how are we going to figure out how many erasers he can buy? You should have set up 96 cents divided by 6 cents. And then it wants us to explain how to divide decimals. You should move the decimals in the divisor and the dividend. You need to raise the roof. And your parents might not know what that is, but you sure do. I know we've been talking about it for a long time. Raising the roof means you're going to bring the decimal up into the quotient or your answer, and then you divide as usual. So your DWB should have looked something like this yesterday. Now, in order to set up your problem to solve it, you should have moved 1, 2. So your decimal is here, and we're just solely working with the number 6 now. And because you moved 2 spaces on the outside, you must move 2 spaces on the inside. 1, 2. So your decimal is here. That means your problem now looks like this. Do you really need to work with that 0 in the dividend? No. So really you're doing 96 divided by 6. Then we're going to go ahead and, as usual, we're going to work with D, M, S, B. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So the first thing we need to do is divide. How many times can 6 go into 9? 6 times 3. I'm so sorry. Let's try that again. 1 time. I'm thinking something else. 6 can go into 9 1 time. 6 times 1 is 6. We multiplied it. Now we need to subtract. So we're going to subtract 9 minus 6 gives me 3. That is what I was thinking of originally. My last step is to bring down. I'm going to bring down my 6. 6 can go into 36. How many times? 6 times, which gives me exactly 36. I have nothing left to bring down, and I have nothing to bring up. So you should have that Sam can buy 16 erasers, and then you should have provided me your steps on how you got that answer. in the box below your DWB in order to get your full 4 points.